Good morning, good afternoon. I'm Greg Gadonian. I want to welcome you back to your Tuesday guided workout. It's a beautiful day out there today. Hope everyone had a good weekend and a killer week ahead of you. We got 3 viewers so far. Let's wait for a couple more people to join. Today's workout is going to be strength and endurance with a focus on core and glutes. 2 movements today we're going to do require you to have your feet elevated. So today I have a stool with me. So I just want you to keep in mind when you get your object, I want to take a couple minutes. You can get a chair, you can get a stool. Just keep in mind that the higher it is off the ground, the more difficult it's going to be for you. We're going to start with a 5-minute warm-up today. Actually, before that 5-minute warm-up, we're actually going to go over a few of our foam rolling techniques. So you will need a foam roller. I have one with me today. And you will also need a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball. So we got 6 viewers. I want to wish everybody a happy afternoon. We're going to just wait a few more minutes here. Make sure you got your water handy. Mine is somewhere. We're going to do a warm-up circuit with 5 minutes. And we got 1 workout set today. Each of our movements are going to be supersetted together. So we're going to have 1 movement that's going to have about 8 to 10 reps. And then the other movement we're going to pair with it is going to be 30 seconds, all right? So we're going to start here with our lacrosse ball. So what I want to go over is a way that we can release our chest to help us with shoulder mobility and range of motion before we work out. So you're going to take your 2 fingers, go to the top of your chest here, and I'm going to have you walk them all the way out to the side of your pec, right near your shoulder joint. And then you're going to walk your fingers down until you feel that spot. Okay, it's that knot. All right, you're definitely going to know when you feel it. Once you find that spot in your chest, okay, you're going to take that lacrosse ball or tennis ball and you're going to hold it in your spot and you're just going to lie down wherever you are, nice and flat. Once you're nice and flat, I want you to take that ball and you're just going to look for the knot. So you're going to move yourself around until you find that pressure point, or the tightest point in your chest. And you're going to keep that ball there. And once you keep that ball there, got my left arm, you're going to keep it slightly bent. And we're going to do some movements back and forth with that arm. So you got your lacrosse ball, you got your tight spot on your chest. Remember, it's the trigger point, so it's the tightest knot when our muscle fibers are bunched up and we're trying to release that. So you're going to keep this arm bent. You're going to keep pressure on your point. And you're going to slowly extend and flex the arm. So I'm laying flat and I'm pushing, extending, and I'm flexing the arm, keeping pressure on that point. And we're just going to keep going until we feel that knot start to fade away. We're just going to go about 6 times. Flex that arm back and forth. Keep pressure on that pressure point. And if you want to, you can move it around, find a different spot if you're feeling extra tight. And you can keep going. Do another 5. This is just a way that we can improve our range of motion in those shoulders before we get started. We're going to switch to the other side. So again, you can find that tight spot at the top of your chest. Walk your fingers over to the right until you find that knot. You can poke your fingers into it and then take your ball, place right down on top. And then we're going to keep pressure on the pressure point. Keep the arm flexed next to you. And we're going to slowly extend and flex. And we're going to do this twice on this side. If you're just joining me today, you'll see behind me I have a stool with a couple different distances from the ground. 2 of our exercises today, you're going to need a stool or a small chair so that you can elevate your feet. All right? So I want to make sure you have that. What we're going to do next is we're going to grab our foam roller. I'm going to show you a couple proper warm-up techniques that you can do. We're going to roll out our IT band. So the side of our leg gets really tight. We have a sheet of cartilage that kind of crosses our hip joint, goes all the way down past the knee. And that can tighten up and it really gives us some leg pain. So what we're just going to do is show you something that you can do before your workout or during the day. If this part gives you pain, You're gonna lay on the side of your foam roller with your leg outstretched, and you're gonna take your back leg and put it over and then cross it in front. And what you're gonna do is make sure you maintain this side plank position with your elbows right underneath your shoulder. And you're gonna use this front leg to push you back and forth. Now you wanna keep this back leg as relaxed as possible. And again, just like with that lacrosse ball, we're looking for the tight spots. So we're just gonna slowly pulsate the roller. I'm pushing with my leg back and forth until we find that tight spot in our leg right in the side. And once we do find it, we're just gonna focus on that spot and go over it. Back and forth. Back and forth, right over that knot. We don't wanna do this for too long. We're just gonna do 20 to 30 seconds on each side. Just enough so that you can feel that knot. And again, once you find the knot, go over it a few times with your roller. Make sure your leg is completely relaxed. And we're gonna switch sides. Again, getting into this side plank position. That roller is up at the hips. Cross the leg over in front of the other one. Leg that you're rolling out is nice and relaxed. And we're going to nice and slowly find those knots. Once we find the knot, we're gonna just put pressure on it and go back and forth over the same spot. Again, 20 to 30 seconds on each side. Not too long, but you don't want to rush through the movement. I'll go nice and slow. The next move we're going to do is we're going to roll out our upper back. Alright, so the setup for this one is really easy. Got your roller here. All you're going to do is sit in front of it, bend your knees, and you're just going to lay back on top. Now you want your shoulder blades, to be at the top of the foam roller. So when you lay back against it, those shoulder blades you should feel them. Alright? Right on top of that roller. We want to maintain nice neutral spine. So we're going to flex our abs nice and tight, and we're going to lift ourselves up onto this roller and cross our hands onto our chest. And we're just going to push our legs back and forth. So with this one, we're just going to go back and forth. So if you do feel a knot, you can stop, but we don't want to roll over the low back, all right? So just stay from your upper back by your traps and your shoulder blades, and don't go past your lower lumbar. And we're going to push back. You may feel like a crackling in your back. Usually it feels pretty good. Again, 20 to 30 seconds. Alright, that was just a few foam rolling techniques that you can use at the beginning of your workout to increase your range of mobility. We're going to go ahead and get started with this warm-up. So as I said, we're going to go for 5 minutes. I'm going to show you the movement. I'm going to do it with you. Alright? But I want you to kind of keep your own pace. This is a guided workout. I'm not going to be there to correct you in coach form, but I'm just going to be here showing you as best as I can. And you just got to follow and listen to what I say and have a good time doing it, all right? So I'm going to get my timer started. The first move that we're going to do is we're going to do straight leg hamstring kicks. So 5 minutes. Here we go. We're starting, all right? So keep your legs straight, and we're going to kick it up in front of you as high as you can and swing it back. So up and swing it back. Up and swing it back. I'm going to let you know when we switch to the next movement. Up and swing it back. Up and swing it back. At 30 seconds, we're going to switch to the next movement. Swing it back. Swing it back. In about 5 seconds, we're going to switch. So that nice big hamstring kick up and swing back with the hips. Next thing we're going to do is star sways. Get into this position. Arms wide, legs wide. We're going to tilt back and forth. Keep your core tight. Stay up tall. You're going to start to feel your hips start to open up and burn on the outside. So this may look kind of silly, but that's fine because I'm doing it with you. We're going to keep going. In about 5 seconds, we're going to switch. We're going to do some hip gateways to open up that hip mobility. Ready? And here we go. We're going to hip, open it up. Bring the knee up in the air and then open up that hip nice and wide. Keep your balance on the other foot. Open it up. Balance on the other foot. Open it up. Here we go. We're trekking hard. Keep that balance. Open up that hip. You might feel that little crack on the inside. In 4 seconds, we're gonna switch. We're gonna do some squats. Get ready for some squats, all right? So right in your place, toes pointed forward, knees bent. Push yourself back. Get that chest up, get your back straight, and flex your abs nice and tight. Make sure you feel your glutes working hard. We're gonna activate those glutes. So push up, make sure you're pinching your glutes together. In about 5 seconds, we're gonna switch. We're gonna get some arm movements, all right? One more squat. All right, we're gonna do forward arm circles. So big arm circles for 30 seconds. We're gonna go forward motion. Big circles, chest up. Keep yourself nice and tall. Nice and tall. We are looking good right now. Keep moving those arms forward. In about 5 seconds, we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna go backwards. All right? Not too difficult, right? Ready, set. We're gonna switch. We're gonna go backwards now. So pinch those shoulder blades together. Keep your chest up. Big circles. Big circles. We're gonna make sure that upper body is nice and warmed up for what we're about to do. Keep moving, guys. In about 10 seconds, we're gonna switch. We're gonna do some lunges on our right and left leg. All right, so for 30 seconds, we're gonna be on our right, and 30 seconds, we're gonna be on our left. So let's go ahead, put your left foot out in front, right foot out back. All right, we're gonna do some lunges for 30 seconds. Keep your core nice and tight. Keep that balance. Drop your knee just above the ground for 30 seconds. And let's keep it going. Try to keep those abs tight. Make your glutes work hard. All right? In about 5 seconds, we're gonna switch feet. Hope everybody's with me so far. Switch feet, right foot in front, left foot out back. And start lunging. Remember, drop that knee just above the ground. Push through those glutes. Keep your core tight and your chest up. And your back straight. Our last 2 movements of this warm-up, we're gonna do a side plank, 30 seconds on each side. So in about 4 seconds, you're gonna get ready for your side plank. Okay. Let's get it going, 30 seconds. Hips up off the ground, elbow directly underneath the shoulder, get your arm in the air. Get the nice straight line from your head to your toes. Keep your hips nice and high. Make sure you're feeling those abs activated nice and tight. Ready? We're gonna get going. In about 5 seconds, we're gonna switch sides. All right, keeping the warm-up flowing, and we're gonna switch sides. So we're gonna drop the hip down and swing over on the other side. And go ahead and lift. 20 seconds. Here we go. We're almost done with the warm-up. 12 seconds. Doing good. Let's keep it up. We're almost there. 3 seconds. And good. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to recover. We're going to have you rest for 30 seconds. So wherever you are, you can take a sip of water and you can kind of relax for a bit. All right? We're just going to rest for 30 seconds. I'm just going to describe what we're going to do here for our workout. The first movement is going to be feet elevated push-ups. So if you have your stool, if you have your bench, whatever you're using, please make sure you do this safely. Don't put your chair on hardwood floor if it's going to slip. Make sure it's up against the wall, whatever you got to do. But we're going to put our feet up wherever we want to start. I'm going to start at the lowest one. And we're going to do 8 to 10 of these, all right? So our movement is feet elevated push-ups, 8 to 10 reps. Ready, set, go. Keep your back nice and straight. Lower your weight through those shoulder blades. Activate your upper back. Try to keep your back nice and straight. That's 8. We're gonna get 10. All right, very good. And we're gonna superset our feet elevated push-ups with plank toe taps. And we're gonna do these for 30 seconds. Keeping your back straight and keeping your core tight. 30 seconds, go. Legs straight, toe pointed toward the ground. Push up through those glutes. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. Push up. Keep going for 30 seconds. Here we go. Doing good. All right. Next movement. While everybody catches up here, we're gonna do glute bridges or hip thrusters with our feet elevated on our chair or stool. Again, please make sure that your chair is not gonna slide. Make sure it's stable. Make sure you're doing this very safely. We're gonna put our feet up wherever we want. And we're gonna do 10 to 12, all right? So once you have your feet up on top, you can keep your heels down, toes up to the sky, back flat. We're just gonna push through, punch those glutes to the sky, thrust your hips up into the air. And we're gonna do 12. Very nice, guys. Push through those glutes. Keep your core tight. If you're feeling your lower back a lot, that means that you need to get more focus on your core. Once we're done with those, we're going to switch to an upper body movement. So we're going to do plank shoulder taps, all right? So right in your spot, for 30 seconds, you're going to do plank shoulder taps. So ready, set, go for 30. Get in your plank and then quickly tap those arms on your shoulders. And we're just gonna kind of go as fast as you can. Focus on your hips. Try not to shift your hips back and forth. Make sure you keep your lower back nice and straight. You can spread your feet apart a little bit wider if it's getting hard for you, but we're gonna keep going for 30 seconds. Push through, push through. And good. Our last two movements. We're gonna do a plank to downward dog. Let me show you what that looked like. All right? Get in your plank. Now, this is the easy version of the movement. You can walk your feet into it, right? And then walk your feet out to the plank. But if you're Superman, you can do this. And you can do 8 of those. Really good for that core, really good for your low back. 8, ready, set, go. So, get those feet down, hop in, bring your butt high into the air. Flex the core tight, hop your feet in, bring your butt high in the air. Stick your butt up nice and high. That's 8, we're gonna get 10. Very good. The next movement we're gonna do is mountain climbers for 30 seconds. This one everybody should know, super easy. Ready, set, go. 30 seconds. Get those mountain climbers, drive those knees to chest. If you can, keep your upper body stable. And drive those knees as far as you can towards your chest. And quick, 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 quick. Let's move. Let's move. We got 30 seconds. Here we go. And good. And so, if you're still with me working out, good for you. Good for you, because I'm sweating just as hard. We're gonna rest for 30 seconds, all right? So I hope everybody's following along well enough. If there are any questions or comments as we go, please feel free to leave them so that I can read them and get back to you. We're just gonna shake our arms back and forth. If your shoulders are burning, mine are. We're gonna start back at the top with our feet elevated push-ups, 8 to 10. And then as soon as you're done with those, we're gonna do our plank toe taps for 30 seconds. So, get ready for those push-ups. 8 to 10. Ready, set, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once you finish 8 to 10 feet elevated push-ups, we're gonna do our plank toe taps for 30. Keep those shoulder blades back. Make sure you're pushing up through your glutes. Make your glutes work. Don't just push up through your low back. Make that core tight. Let's push. Let's push. Come on. All right. Next, we're going to do our hip thrusters. Again, be careful where you are. Heels down, toes up. We're going to do 12. Ready, get set, go. Push up through those glutes. If you want to grab your butt, if you're a weirdo, you can. That helps you. Let you know if your glutes are working hard, if those muscle fibers are tight and hard. We're going to get going. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As soon as we're done with that, we're going to get into our shoulder taps for 30. Set, go. Again, you can keep your feet wide if you want to make it easier on yourself. Tap those arms as quick as you can. Back straight. Let's go. Let's get moving. Almost done. All right, guys, keep going, keep going. I'm just checking my timer. We're going to move on to our plank to downward dog. Toes down, hop the feet in, butt to the sky. Again, you can walk them in if you want, if this movement is difficult for you. So either hop it in, bring that butt high, or walk it in, bring that butt high. It's up to you. We're gonna do 10. Ready, go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and then the last move we're gonna do, of course, is our mountain climbers for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Get your breathing. Move those knees as fast as you can. Breathe. Almost there. Push it, push it. Keep going. You can do it. You got 5 seconds. Keep going. And finish up. Rest for 30. All right? Good job, guys. We got one more left, one more set. All right, so keep resting. 13 seconds. Shaking the arms out. March the knees, whatever you gotta do. Oh boy, this is a tough one. Those shoulders are burning for sure. Let's go ahead and get our feet elevated push-ups. 8 to 10, ready? Set, go. Make sure you're nice and tight where you are. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank toe taps. Right into it for 30 seconds. Set, go. 1. Get that back nice and flat. Push through. Push through. Keep going, drive those legs up. Heel to the sky. Time. All right. We're on to the next move. Hip thrusters. Feet elevated. Heels down, toes up. Ready? We're going to do 12. Get that core nice and tight. Give me the strong bridge. Up. Squeeze your glutes for a few seconds and then drop back down. So up. Back down slow, okay? So we're pushing up quickly, holding a few seconds and lowering it down slow. Up, push through, work those glutes. Lower it back down. Let's get 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We're gonna do our plank toe, shoulder taps. 30 seconds, ready? Get set. I hope you're ready, because I am. Go. I'm not, I lied. Here we go. Get that back flat, get your feet wide. Breathe. Breathing is very important. We're almost done. We're almost good. Just keep pushing through. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm sweating. Whew. Okay. If you're enjoying yourself right now, if you're having a good workout, I want you to leave it in the comment, all right? Send me your favorite emoji. Last couple movements, plank to downward dog, 8 to 10. Ready? Get set. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our last move is mountain climbers for 30 seconds. Plank to downward dog, 8 to 10 times. Ready? Catching my breath, mountain climbers. Go. Move those knees. Get them going. Let's go. Almost. Don't stop. Don't stop even if you slow down. Because even if you slow down, it doesn't mean you stopped. Woo. It just means that you are taking your time getting there and making your decisions calculated. Wow, that was good. That was 3 sets. I am sweating right now. A lot. And my core is nice and burning. Legs are burning a little bit. So we're gonna finish the workout today with a 5-minute guided cool down and breathing. So take a sip of your water, take a sit on your ground, crisscross applesauce. Our breathing today, we're gonna do 4 seconds in, hold it for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and then hold it for 4 seconds again at the bottom. If you're just joining me, we are finishing with cool down breathing. Take a deep breath in through that diaphragm. Try to expand your rib cage. Again, holding for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold for 4. And then take a deep inhale, 4 seconds, and repeat that process. Expand that rib cage. Exhale. Keep breathing on your own. While you're breathing, once you've gotten into a rhythm of that 4 seconds in, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and then hold again at the bottom. Just keep going. I'm going to get my time. We're going to go for about 3 more minutes. So while you're breathing, while you're sitting, I want you to think about a couple things. I want you to think about how you did a very good workout and how you started off your day pretty much out the gates running with this workout. You've pretty much set the rest of your day. And so think about what you're grateful for. Think about some things you want to accomplish. I got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Breathing in, holding for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. And then hold for 4 seconds again at the bottom. Think about how you're going to better yourself as a person. Think about what steps you can take to make sure, these times have been pretty tough for a lot of us. So think about how you're going to come out of this at the end. How do you want to be different? How do you want to be better? Right? 4 seconds in, expand that rib cage. Hold it for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold for 4. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. On your own. Got about a minute left. Think of 3 things you're grateful for today. Think of 2 things you can do to better yourself as a person by the time we come out of this quarantine. And think of 1 thing that you want to do tomorrow. Alright? Again, 3 things you're grateful for. 2 ways that you can better yourself as a person by the end of this quarantine. And 1 thing you want to do tomorrow. Alright. Got about 30 seconds here. I want to thank you for joining me today for Strength and Endurance, Core and Glutes. If you have any feedback, if you find that there's anything that you believe will make this workout better for you next Tuesday, please let me know. That feedback is very valuable to me. I want you to enjoy the rest of your week. do well. Just breathe, just focus on being in the moment. And, you know, it's never healthy to overthink things, all right? Have a wonderful day. And thank you. Bye.